Just give me the drip and we be smoking, yeah, smoking, yeah. Just give me the drink and we can pour it down, pour it down.
I like it.
We don't Hennessy, we can let it go. And you know you don't understand the rest of the song, you just start making up shit.
Yeah.
Like remember that one song? A New York concrete jungle where dreams are
Okay.
made of.
Okay, Alicia Keys. I did like her performance in the Love VMAs, whatever. But what's up, everybody? And welcome back to Spilling the Tea.
What's good?
I'm your boy Corey.
And this is your girl Dree.
We
Yes,
missed the hell out of y'all. I know y'all missed us. We missed y'all.
we missed y'all.
Oh my God. So I want to jump right into it with you. But first of all, how do you feel today? Like, what's going down? How you doing?
I feel, we in fall now. I love me some Halloween and
Hot
all
girl
the
summer's over for you?
football. It's fall girl summer now.
Come for the fall girl summer.
Fall girl summer. Like, that shit don't change.
So you ready to get into Halloween stuff like that? Whatever you
Ooh,
saying?
yes. It's like I want to see like clowns hitting the splits. I want to see all the
Yeah,
horror
I do wanna
movies.
see it.
I want to go to a corn maze.
Ooh.
I really do. Tractor rides. If we was in Texas, we could have did that zombie survival Halloween bus. But it's
I'm
only
scared
in
to get on a
fucking
plane.
Texas.
I'm scared to get on a plane, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm scared to get on a plane.
I don't like getting on planes.
But other than my feelings and my attention, I feel so wonderful. Also, I just got my paperwork back for me doing AA meetings. Because last time I talked to you guys, I was telling you guys that I would go on probation, which is just AA, and it's okay. It's going very nicely. I'm actually experiencing some of the soberness of everybody else when I do and don't drink substance or smoke substance or whatever. So I'm doing very good.
I still think people that smoke weed shouldn't be in there, though.
I know,
I
but
still
it's
think that.
other people.
Like, I still think that. Like, think about it. Like, what we just talked about, like, Half Baked, where he was like, have you ever sucked dick for weed before? Like, you might have. You just might have.
Yeah,
Like,
somebody said they did it actually
I mean,
in our group.
if you have that big of an addiction, maybe. But remember when, like, Lil Scrappy had to go
Yeah.
to rehab for the weed? My stepdad was like, if you don't get his black ass out of there for no goddamn
I
weed.
got a question though.
Go ahead.
If a chick sleep with her weed man, ain't that sucking dick for weed?
Ooh.
But that's one of
I
her
mean,
niggas, though,
if he ain't buying her no Gucci bag or Prada shoes or whatever,
best to believe
that
is
sure does.
if you're gonna go that route, he's buying her more shit than just weed.
No, a lot of times.
Cause they do sleep with weed man for free, for like only for like a little
Right,
stack
if
of
you
weed.
gonna go like throw some coochie.
Yeah, some of them do, and I know a couple people that does that, but we're not gonna get to that category today.
So should she have to go to AA?
Should she have to go to AA?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
She's not an addict.
An
but-
addict is when she-
Okay, no, she's close to an addict. She's getting close to being an addict because why? She's sleeping with the person that's describing the substance.
But what if she doesn't want to have sex with him?
Ooh, that's a
So,
good
but
one.
she's just doing it because she knows she ain't got no money.
Exactly. I mean,
You need to stop smoking weed.
exactly. You need to stop doing the
mean-
shit at all. Like, put that shit down like I did. It's not hard. Just cold turkey it. If you can't cold turkey it, then go get some some support and a good support system, a counselor or a sponsor. Right now, I don't want a sponsor. I have a support system. My family is my support system, and my counselor is. So-
Like, I mean, and like, sis, trust me, you don't have to sleep with nobody to get no weed. It's too many
Exactly.
sessions. It's too many sessions. A lot of niggas will pull up on you and then will be like, hey, take my number. Hey, like, try this too. Because, they want to get a client, but they think you cute too. So, they going to try to make themselves look like that nigga when they pull up.
I just
So,
wonder why people don't think that they can get high off life. Like it can get you very high.
I
When you're
don't
doing something
know.
good in life, it can get you very high.
because even lately, like, for me, like, I don't even, that's all,
Yeah,
right,
okay,
it
right.
is.
Okay, so we're gonna smack that to next week talkies. To next week talkies. Other than that, I want to start on you though, assistant producer. Yeah, so can you please tell us what movie you worked on and what is coming out, and let's get down to business.
Okay, y'all. So first of all, it's my fault that we ain't been recording that much, but your girl been a little busy. So last month I helped with a movie called Circumstances 3. It is a trilogy, so
Yeah.
this is the third part of the movie. The shit is done.
The shit hit the
is
fan and it's done, y'all. Make sure y'all catch that
Like-
Consequences 3.
Circumstances.
I mean, Circumstances 3. I'm sorry, y'all.
Circumstances
Circumstances
3.
3.
This is a different series.
Right. It's a whole different thing. Y'all.
And y'all can see the movie. Y'all can see part 1 and part 2 on Tubi
Yeah.
and Amazon Prime. Yep, I got involved with it because I was actually an extra for Circumstances 2.
Yeah.
You couldn't see me like that, but if you look beyond them doing like the dice game and shit, I'm like,
She
look,
back
they
there.
got me type shit. And
I'm so proud of you, girl.
thank you.
Like
Thank you.
how was it when you got on the set of like all these actors and now you're top instead of being an extra? Like how was it?
Honestly, I just go to do my job. Like, I don't think about like me being an extra. I didn't think about like me not knowing as much stuff as like everybody else. I came in there to do my job and to do a job well. And I treat my cast, I try to treat them like gold, because that's how you should do any production, is treat your cast like gold. And I treat them like people, like regular people. I don't go like, oh my God, like,
celebrities.
I'm afraid to talk to
No,
you.
you're at
Hell
work.
no, I'm gonna crack jokes. We gonna talk about some shit. We gonna talk about backstories, like like you're meeting new people type
Exactly.
shit. So, and keep in mind too, like I was just brought on to be like the production assistant, but it's just the
yes.
roles that I just happened to help pick up across the set.
So-
It wasn't anything that I openly bragged about or openly talked about.
I brag about it
just
because
did.
it's my bitch. Of course, I'm gonna brag about it. My bitch is on the set. Circumstances 3.
Like, I just do. Like, I just do. Like, one of my friends, like, he really, really wanted to be an actor for years, and that was his first time being an extra for something.
Yes.
And he didn't give a fuck that he was an extra.
Extra, yes.
He was geeked, and, like,
And
yeah.
let me just say this. For all y'all out there that want to be in these Milwaukee movies, please look it up. Look up some little audition things for Milwaukee. They do have auditions for y'all. Y'all act like y'all cannot be in these movies. Y'all can.
Yeah, like,
it is not, they gotta find me and hire me. No. You find them, get your ass on there, and do it. Because why? This girl went from an extra to a fucking assistant. Come on now. She a level up. If she can do it, you can do it too.
Yes, because y'all, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know every fucking thing that you're supposed to do.
Exactly.
You and I both know when it comes to being a producer,
Yep.
there's
That
multiple
shit's hard,
roles,
a little
multiple
bit.
things to do. It's a lot of shit that you have to do, and you damn near don't get credit for it.
You don't until you see your name in the credits.
Until you get to the end of the
Wow.
movie and you see like the producer cast and all that shit pop up there, and shout out to Swift Motion Pictures.
Yes, Swift Motion, shout out to y'all.
Yeah, shout out to y'all. Y'all did that for me, because I would have never ever thought I would be a part of any type of movie here in Milwaukee.
So can we have a little spoiler? Like, no spoiler. Like, you don't gotta spoil too much. Like, is it gonna be like so much drama and like? Give us a little inside scoop on it. Give us a little intel.
So I know my producer cap on, so I can't just spill too much.
Right,
Y'all
exactly.
gonna have to just wait until the movie
Just give
come
our
out.
fans a little bit of.
But I will say, if you've seen part 1 and part 2 already on Amazon and Tubi, part 3 has the most action
Ooh.
out of all 3. So
You looking out for
this
that, y'all.
movie is gonna be like action. Like, I mean, oh my God, nigga, it was so much action that was just going on, like in all these scenes. Y'all gonna have a good time with
Oh
it.
my God! Make sure y'all watch. Keep a lookout for Consequence.
For a second, I thought he was going to say Contagious.
I keep saying
Circumstances.
I said Consequences because why? I keep thinking about his big ass. But Circumstances 3, y'all, it's gonna be out very soon. So keep a lookout for my girl. Yes. So so what I want to talk about here is these Stolies. I'm sorry.
Oh Lord!
I just want to jump into the topic of Stolies right quick because local news. I'm seeing it going worldwide with the girls. I see different young girls over states talking about they want to come to Milwaukee and they want to driving a Stoli, be a Kia girl or a Hyundai girl. It ain't that serious, baby.
Kia boys and
Kia boys and Hyundai boys. Listen, baby, it is not that serious to lose your head in a motherfucking crash stolen car.
Remember, one of them already snitched. He said the goal to get initiated into one of these groups, you gotta steal a car, take the car so you
Have a hockey
can,
chase.
yeah, and then so you can flex on flex on somebody or, get the most girls. Like, it's about this is what's really fucking me up because, back then we know like gangs and stuff like that. Not even just with black people, like the Italian niggas, all
it's
that
a lot of
shit.
gang shit.
They didn't just have to steal a car for initiation. You had to go
be
beat up, launder some money, go kill somebody,
Yeah.
go do some shit before you were No, these niggas, all they doing is just stealing cars. They don't even know how to drive, so you fuck up the car the moment you take it. So what was the point of taking the car?
Exactly. Like, y'all, it ain't that serious. Do not come down here thinking y'all can be on top of the world and do this, do that, because why? It is nothing serious. You will be arrested and you will suffer the consequences. Nah, I can't say that word.
Circumstances, no pun intended.
No pun intended. But it's not that serious, y'all. Like, don't think that Milwaukee is doing something big when we're not. I don't know what the hell this new generation is on. We are not trying to prove no fact, no funk, none of that. Also, please, like I always say, and I always gonna keep saying this, put those guns down and use your fist.
Mm-hmm. The fist. Is
Yeah.
that what she said in the wood? The fist. The fist. Yeah, but
I met you with my fist, didn't I?
I
Look,
hate.
I met you with my fist, didn't I?
Fist.
When Mike grabbed her butt on the playground. She said, she was beating him up on the playground. I'm sorry to get off topic, but like I said, your fist is a powerful thing, not no gun. And y'all, do not steal these cars. These cars are somebody that hard work for it. Like, they work their ass off to get their cars. This shit is...
Y'all steal my car. Y'all ain't going nowhere.
They got cars out here for $800. Y'all can just buy that shit. Y'all be doing that shit. Y'all can buy these $800
at least when
cars.
we was, 15 and shit, back when my friend, we weren't allowed to drive yet. But at least my friends, they were buying stolen cars.
Exactly.
They weren't stealing and they bought their own shit.
I was asking my mom, can I drive her shit? Or my aunties know. Like, I was learning how to drive their cars. Before I start, because I used to steal cars myself, but I realized it wasn't for me. Like,
Right,
I got jumped by like 5 guys over one big ass Buick, like a Buick Chevy, whatever. It was like a Chevy, like a big body Chevy.
Oh, you try to take that Buick? They don't play about
Hey, it was so big. I tried to take it, and they caught me and started beating me up, me and my friend.
Ooh.
I realized my life was too valuable for that shit, and I gave that shit up. And now I'm doing my thing. I'm working. I'm going to school. I'm doing all that, and I'm trying to teach the younger people that, hey, I've been there and done that. That shit is not worth it. And now I'm seeing that these motherfuckers out here nowadays, they don't care no more. They will kill you in an instant. They won't even think about you no more. They said, fuck you and your family. They'll kill you.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck. It's because you try to steal my Buick, nigga.
Exactly. Exactly. He gave me a chance. He said, you know what,
Right.
little nigga, you lucky. I said, oh my God, thank you. I walked home bloody and I ran so fast from over that area. Girl, I was thanking God that he didn't kill me. Him and his friend, they just stumping me out, me and my friend. But that was a story I keep telling everybody, like, it's a true story. I got my ass stumped trying to steal somebody's cars. I was learning because why my brothers and them was doing the same thing, but my brother, he got out that game too, though. Like I realized my brother ain't stealing cars no more. Now I'm the one stealing cars now. And
Right.
when I got my ass kicked, it was time to back down.
See, I never stole no car. So I never had them bitches. My family forced me to learn how to drive. I wasn't even trying to drive. So and that's
wait, your family forced you?
Yes, I wasn't trying to drive.
I wish the fuck they would force me to drive
They
a car.
were trying to force me.
I loved it.
I was not going. This is when like we lived in the Falls, and I would go to school down here still, and they were trying to get me to drive, and I was like, I don't want to do that shit. Like, I don't like it. And it made me go to driver's ed, and I had to drive down Capitol for the first time. I was sweating so hard. I was sweating so fucking hard. I did not want to do it.
Sweat,
I was so scared. And now I'm really thinking now, like, damn, I be whipping down Capitol now. Like, damn, like, I be really thinking back.
You whipping in that kitchen.
Whip game. In the kitchen whip. Looking like a stir fry. I be whipping that shit now. So I never had, like, me and cars, that was never like my thing. That was like my brother's thing. Like, he was the car person. He know every type of car, what's in the car, how the car made, what wheels these is, what's this. And I'm just like, I don't know. It's a fucking what I had. I had a Chevy for. I was like, it's a fucking Chevy. I don't know.
Fucking Honda Accord.
You had a Honda Accord?
My first car that I ever bought on my own was a Honda Concord.
I'm glad you ain't got no Honda
That
now.
shit was, my whole tire busted on the highway, and I still rode that bitch home. I don't know what the fuck was I thinking, and my shocks broke. Like, I was salty.
What?
Yes, on the highway. I still drove that bitch home.
How did you get home?
I rode it home. You think I wouldn't get the fuck on that highway? I rode that bitch home.
Well,
Then I bought me another car with my best friend, and then that car got totaled. So then I had to buy my own car by myself for myself. So
I didn't
it was
total my
different.
car, but when I did have like our family van, I got into a car accident with that and it got totaled. But I was going regular speed limit,
yeah.
and this was on like on Houghton and Burleigh, and the bitch ran through a flashing red light going this way, and I'm going this way, and she got this little tiny ass car. I got this big ass van, and I just go. BAM! Like right into her
I'm glad
shit,
you're here, girl.
and I was about to. I was cussing the bitch out. I was going like in on her until I realized the dude that she was in the car with was like on the ground and he wasn't moving. Now we all called 911 right away, but I think this was just a thing. He ain't moving because I'm finna try to get some money
Money
from
out of
this.
this. No,
but bitch,
I'm getting the
but your
money.
bitch ran the light. Your bitch ain't got no license, and your bitch ain't got no insurance. No,
Ooh,
bitch, you owe
You're
me.
getting the coin.
No, you owe
Please,
me.
do not think that a fucking blinking red light means go. It doesn't. It means stop.
Like, I'm going so fast for that point because I'm going through, like, a flashing yellow light, obviously, and...
That means you have the right way to slow down
Yeah,
and
I'm
look,
trying to
and
go,
then do your
and
thing.
you're not stopping, bitch, and I got this big-ass van, and I missed that van. Like, I was Kendrick Lamar
I
out
missed
there.
my Accord.
I was Kendrick Lamar in that minivan out there. I didn't give a fuck.
Hello.
Like, I was out here, and I was pissed. That van was, like, reliable. That van
Yeah.
worked. That van worked for years, and I'm still mad we ain't got that van
Let me say
no
this.
more.
Like I said, y'all, please work hard to get your own car. Stop stealing these stolens. It is not that serious. Do not try to be a Honda, Kia girl, Kia boy, Honda girl, Honda boy, whatever. Also, you Cadillac converter crews, we on to you bitches.
Oh, no, y'all
When
can't
y'all
take
still
my...
on Cadillac converters, we on y'all.
See-
But that's for another topic.
See, that's why I got Chevy. Because the moment you get in my Chevy and you try to drive that bitch off and it's stolen, that OnStore gonna shut that shit off. Boop, boop, shut down. You ain't going no motherfucking where. So go ahead and try to steal that shit if you want to. I need a new car anyway. So if you take it and you crash it, please help a sister so I can get a new car.
So before I get out of this whole topic, I'm out of that topic. Right now, I want to send a shout out to all the Virgos because we're going to the Libra season. So shout out to all you Virgos that had a birthday out there and I didn't get a chance to scream y'all out like I always do. I scream everybody out on the thing. But make sure y'all hear this. I'm screaming out to all the Virgos. Happy belated birthday to y'all. But right now, let's get into all the Libras out there. Happy birthday, Devin, bro. Your party was cracking last night. I'm just going to say that. Happy birthday to you and all the Libras out there. And my sister, you're coming up next.
Happy birthday to my nephew. My baby turned 5.
Oh, happy birthday.
My little Libra. My bro, his dad is a Libra too. Your birthday coming up soon. So shout out to you. And then to my cousin, we got a birthday party coming for you on October 2nd. We can't wait. And yeah, I love Libras. They're air signs like me.
They unbalanced. They like this.
No, if they're
that's
not-
why they think like this. It's unbalanced.
If they're not balanced, that's when they get crazy. Now, if they feel, if any bit of that shit go off,
When Mr. Burns say, excellent.
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 And then for Virgo season, you know what I told you. I believe that majority of Virgos belong in the catacombs of hell because them some interesting creatures. But there's a couple of them that I do fuck. That I fucks with.
Oh, that you did fuck? Say again. You fucked? Y'all heard my bitch say she fucked. So I tried to catch her.
I did not have sexual relations with
With
that
that
Virgo.
woman. Hey, did they come out with a documentary or series with that?
With
About-
that?
yeah,
My
about
Film
that?
Weekly? I thought they did, but I haven't seen that.
I see a trailer.
This month was full of new 9/11 like documentaries. I watched a couple of them, and it's kind of fucked up still all these
that
years
shit is
later.
fucked
And
up.
it get me really irritated because like the government has so much involved with that shit. All that shit could have really been avoided.
Yeah.
Before it actually happens. So then everybody losing their lives or has to save people but couldn't save themselves because of some bullshit that was out of the control of us as regular people. You know what I'm saying?
Man, shout out to all the survivors of 9/11. Also, I'm sending my heart out to all the people that passed away in 9/11 because that shit is very tragic.
They're still identifying bodies.
Bodies, yes.
A black woman got identified a month ago from being in 9/11. Yes, for all
they must
this.
find her bones.
Her
Why they trying to keep building these big ass towers and they find these bodies?
They still identifying people from 20 years ago, and there was another man who was identified too, but the family wanted to withhold him from the public. But for 20 years, they were trying to get closure on finding their mom.
That shit skipped the fuck out of me.
Yeah, you know, so the shit's
I was
still
in class
happening.
looking like, what the hell happened? And like, is it a fire? It's a plane going into that motherfucker. I got so scared. They sent us all home.
No, we didn't go home, but our teachers, everything got canceled. Everything got canceled. Like all we could do is watch TV all day, just watch everything happening as it's going on live. And this was back in the old school days when we in grade school. She wheeled that motherfucker in, and we just was like, and I had
that TV and VCR.
And I had to wait until my dad came home. My dad came to pick me up from school, and he would say, "Yeah, at work everything just kind of stopped. Everybody was just watching TV." And I was like, "Dad, why'd they do that?" Then he was just like, "I don't." At that time, I don't know. Yeah. And I told him, I was like, that's why I was afraid to fly, because it was because of 9/11. It was because of Aaliyah first, because Aaliyah died a couple weeks before 9/11 happened. Yes. So that scared me, and then 9/11 happened. Yeah. And then remember, after 9/11, like a month later, the plane crashed into a house in New York.
Yeah. Ooh, and then
in the same area. Yeah. So I was like, what the fuck,
are y'all losing signal or something when they go in the air to go to New York or something like that?
No, the engines went out on the plane that hit the house. So and that's what happened. Remember when the plane landed in the Hudson River too? Mm-hmm. The birds hit the engine.
Yeah, and I'm scared because that shit like that. I watch too much of fucking Final Destination, and I don't want that to happen to me. I'm getting on a plane. I'm getting on a plane, but not right now. When I get old, I'm getting on one.
Like, I'm watching Mayday, and then I didn't even know about a plane crash that was at O'Hare. That's the worst plane crash we've ever had at O'Hare. The plane lost the engine as it was taking off.
It was shaking like that?
The engine fell off, and then the plane went like this all the way on its side, like this, inverted like this, and then it crashed. And I was just like, this was at O'Hare, and I've been coming here for like all these years, and then nobody mentioned that shit to me.
Everybody loves Southwest or whatever they call it. Southwest, something. Or,
South.
I
know what Southwest. Yeah, I love Southwest.
I'm like, everybody love that one, but I'm like,
everybody say Southwest is shitty, but I only like Southwest because you get the free bags. Because let's be real, like if you're getting on a plane, like if you go through Spirit or Frontier, me and my best friend got round trip tickets to go to Vegas. It's like before the pandemic. This was like a couple years ago. First, she took me for my birthday. So the one-way ticket to Vegas was $30. On the way back was $30.
Oh, that's a bad.
But you had to pay for the bag too. So the first bag was $22, and if you wanted to get a second bag, the first bag was like $30, I think. And if you wanted to get a second bag, you had to pay an extra $22.
That's why everybody always be stuffing that one bag.
Yeah, that's why niggas try to get everything in one bag. And,
OMG.
And Spirit do the same thing too. Because when I went to Cali this year, for a round trip, the tickets by themselves was, I think, like $200 for ticket there and ticket back. And if you go to LA, that's pretty. My
friend is trying to like get me to get on a plane to go to Vegas. I'm scared. Like I told him, I don't care where party city we're going to. I'm scared to get on the plane. Like I watch too many movies and I'm scared. Like
it's like
I'd rather get on a train or I'll fucking swim there. Okay.
You can't swim to Vegas.
I know I can't swim to Vegas. I wish I can catch a boat, but I can't.
If I had that submarine boat, that same boat that Granddad had on the Boondocks, I definitely would do that shit.
I live, you die. I live.
But I'm not gonna lie, when you up there, it's like if you're afraid of planes, like it doesn't shake like when you're in the plane. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, my anxiety is still high.
It's very high.
High all the time.
Mine's up and it's stuck.
But it's like it gets a little easier. So it's like like if you're gonna go to Vegas, like expect for you to hit that turbulence right before you get to Vegas.
Hey, look, you said turbulence. I said that to a friend, right? I said that turbulence. He go, "Oh, I don't experience turbulence." I said, "I don't want to experience turbulence."
You lucky because
he said he don't experience that. So I'm like, dude, you go on trips all the time. You ride planes all the time.
The worst turbulence wasn't even from Vegas. Now, when I went to LA, there was that turbulence. He told us 20 minutes before we were about to hit it, like in about 15 minutes.
Windy.
Like, you know, because when you're going to Vegas, you're going over the valley. So when you're over a valley, that creates turbulence. So
Down in the valley.
and every time you're about to, the pilot will tell you, like, we're about to run into some turbulence. So it's
Yeah.
not like you're just flying all of a sudden. But when I was going to L.A., you know, that motherfucker got the shaking pretty hard. And me and the lady right next to me were just like, oh, shit, like, oh,
I ain't
shit.
get on no plane.
And then, but on the way back, though, I was asleep. So
I ain't get on no plane.
I don't
I'm
remember
scared.
it.
Like,
But
I'm
that was-
very scared of
but that wasn't the worst
I'm
turbulence.
not scared of roller coasters, but I'm scared of fucking airplanes.
No,
So
I'm
so
terrified of
sorry.
airplanes. I don't like them. I still don't like to fly. But believe it or not, that was not the worst turbulence.
Speaking of airplanes, if y'all haven't watched Manifest, please do. That's a good series. It's almost finna end on season 4, so make sure y'all catch up on that and get started.
Okay, because I've been slacking with the shows. Every time I try to watch something that y'all recommend for me, I end up getting caught up
Also,
in some
Squid
shit.
Games.
So
Very
it was
good.
Manifest that I had to watch, Squid
Squid
Games,
Game.
and Clickbaits.
Clickbait and Slasher.
Slasher, there's 4?
It's 4. You watched all 3?
No.
It's 4. So Slasher, Manifest, Clickbait, and Squid Game.
Okay.
Squid Game is very good, y'all.
Let-
Like, I recommend y'all watch them 4.
Let me go ahead and just write all this shit down.
I'm done with Lucifer. That shit I'm done with that.
So there's another show, Lucifer.
Yeah, Lucifer with the devil.
Oh,
He's hot. He's like,
Who-
I love that series. Like, this nigga was having sex with men, women, police chiefs, all that. Like, I loved him. Like, I loved
That reminds me of the dude on Rick and Morty who controls the police.
Mr.
Nimbus?
Mr. Nimbus, yeah.
Fights!
He said, stop.
Fuck.
Kiss. Right.
Fuck!
He said he controlled them too.
Yeah, the nigga really was controlling police. If
controlling
you watch Rick
everybody.
and Morty, you know what we talking about. If you don't watch Rick and Morty, you need to start watching that
Yeah. Don't think about the producers and directors of that show because
shit.
Eric
Yeah,
said that
we
he's
know
predators.
all about the producer and what he
Yeah,
did.
what he did. Yeah,
Yeah,
we know.
we know.
But we don't look at the show as him. We look at the other creators behind it.
It's just
Like,
kinda
it
fuck-
doesn't. One person doesn't make the fucking show. It takes a team.
You know what's fucked up though, because sometimes the producer ain't involved with the show. Like, remember his friend, the one who did that one show, Clarence?
Yeah. Oh
And
my god.
him and the producer of Rick and Morty are like really
Real close.
good friends. But the
Yeah.
producer of Clarence, I don't remember what his name is. He was sexually harassing
Yeah,
his women,
yeah.
his women writers and other people. Because you know when you do a show, when you're the showrunner, he created the show and the premise of it. But they said after that he wasn't coming
They push
to.
him off.
Yeah, you know your writers and you as a showrunner, you're all supposed to sit down together and write out each episode.
Yeah.
Well, he wasn't doing it with them anymore. So he just literally just said, here's what I want the show to be about. This is the name of it. This is what it's gonna be. What it's gonna be about. Blah blah blah. And that was it. He never came to any more production meetings. He never came to go anymore with the writers. But you harassing your women's staff,
women,
though.
exactly.
And they weren't interested in you because she made that very clear. So she did forget. I think she's the one who did. Was she the one who did forgive him? I can't remember. Somebody was harassing somebody and they went on a podcast and they admitted that how they treated them was wrong.
Was shit.
Yeah, like how they treated them was wrong. I don't think it was them though, because he got fired from his own show, and rightfully so, because you know you just harassed, like the story I just told you, like harassment in the industry.
That's very serious, guys.
The harassment is very strong. One other
When
guy.
somebody say don't stop. No means no.
No means
period.
no. One of my guy friends, I don't know he's really my friend, social, but I met him before he lived here, but he moved to LA to be a dancer, and he and like he said, all I'm really trying to do is dance. He said, I'm tired of like these high executives trying to fuck me and do stuff like that. And it was men and women. Like all he's trying to do is like legitly dance. And he's like a pansexual, so he has done stuff, but he don't want to do that with
you. Do they
you.
think that we still live in the Greek times where they can have orgy parties and shit
I
like that?
don't
and
know.
Anybody is down to have sex.
I don't know.
We're not in them ages no more. We're out here really trying to live our lives and be the best person we can be. But when you harass people, that shit has to stop.
Yeah,
Like when somebody tells you no, it's a fucking no.
And it's,
Like, listen to what they
women
saying.
and it's men too. Like it's everybody.
It's everybody. Like that's why people always back away from you. You don't notice people back away from you when you start doing the wrong shit.
Yeah, like, and it's just fucked up, bro. Because I'm like, all people want to do is work in, and there are people out there who will sleep with you because they want to get ahead, like,
Exactly.
who are willingly, who want to do it. They gonna do it. They gonna do whatever it is that you ask
If I got an
them for.
opportunity through my face to sleep with somebody as a producer, director, or whatever, I'm going for it. Because why? It's my goal, it's my dream. And they ask me, do I want it? And I tell them, hell yeah. And I'm like, I'm gonna sleep with you for it. Now, if he offered it to me like that, then yes. But baby, I have my own show.
Just
so.
as long as just make sure you invite me on the yacht after I get done with y'all sex and kiki orgy.
You said
parties.
put you on the yacht?
Put me on the yacht too.
Hello.
Like, I ain't gonna participate in the orgy, but I will encourage y'all.
I don't want to be in an orgy because I want to share. Like, bitch, I don't want to share my man.
Have you ever seen an orgy in person before?
Yes, I have, and I experienced it too.
How many people?
It was over 5.
5? That's still not as bad as the one my friend said he saw up in Stevens Point. He said he walked in on it, and I was like,
I want to go. Okay, so Stevens Point is that like
you don't want to go. You don't want to go to Stevens. Like, it's basically it's like how like all the niggas from Milwaukee will move to Oshkosh, Whitewater,
Kenosha,
and they just
no offense to all the other cities, we love y'all too.
We talk about UW City. I go to UW Milwaukee, so I was staying my ass right here. But like you go to Whitewater or you go to Oshkosh or Stevens Point, you're like in the middle of nowhere, and it is mostly white people. But all the black people who want to go to these schools, they come from the city, and they go and they run that shit, and they go run that shit because they niggas. So we do that shit, like ain't no college complete.
Suck this dick, I'm going home. Good night.
There is no college complete without black people.
Exactly.
Like, that is a fact.
We like I said, I tell somebody this. We makes the shit like. White people, they just do all shit. They boring. But when you see a black person, we makes the shit.
The white people don't really.
We make all that shit.
Some of the white kids won't really know what to do sometimes. Yeah. A lot of the Asians are being forced to study and get high grades because of these illegal pay schemes, which is very fucked up. Like, no, your daughter wants to go have a drink and woosah for paper. She don't want to be studying.
Not woosah paper.
She don't want to study for 22 hours out the day and then sleep for
poppers.
2. Yeah, like all my friends said all the super smart kids are the main ones to be doing all like the heavy ass drugs. Like the 4.0 ones be doing all the cocaine and all the meth and be doing all the pills and shit like that. Like all the time. I just realized why my voice sound like Aquafina's.
So speaking of UWM, I seen that y'all had a couple of little misbehaving students down there. Can you spill that tea? A couple? I saw can you spill that tea a little bit? Like, what's going on at UWM where I see other people having to come in and rally and march for their rights to be there and like to learn there without interruptions and stuff like that. Can you give us an inside scoop on that?
Okay, first of all, y'all, and just so y'all know about me, like if I ever hear some bullshit like that or somebody directs something to another student of color or to my face, I'm gonna beat their ass. So
exactly.
That's the first thing I'm gonna do. So
I think MATC they scared when I look at them because I feel like I'm the only black person in television production.
As of now, you are?
I would say James is still there. Like me and him is on 2 black people there. Like everybody else is like bright light and white. Sorry.
What happens to all black people?
I don't see no black people in television.
I know I graduated and a lot of us did graduate.
I love all my black people. Do not have to be scared of television. Please do not be scared of television.
Y'all, because we need more diversity in this bullshit field.
Go ahead.
But anyways, so apparently there was a video that was made. Now, I don't fully know everything, y'all, because I don't be on campus like that. I don't really have time to be there for classes. I be working. So, and apparently there's a video of a TikTok that was made, and, like, the girl just kept on dropping, like,
the N-word.
The N-word. I have the video right. I have the video right here. So,
and then, let's take a listen. Go ahead. Girl. I wish the fuck I walk into that. Okay.
Okay. So apparently,
first of all, let me just say something. When you say that, bitch, that means you ready to get your ass kicked by a nigger or nigga or negro. Okay?
Nigera.
A nigga.
Miguel.
You ready to get your ass kicked. Because why? You're doing too much. You're saying that like you're empowered by it. No, baby. It empower us. Not you. It empower us. You don't have the right to say that, baby. And we would kick your ass, then you would have a problem. Like, do not feel like you can say that shit. Bitch, we are not in 1925s and the motherfucking 1800s, baby. We will fuck y'all up.
So I guess
That's a warning to all y'all out there that's doing this. And I don't give a fuck if y'all have black friends and y'all say around them, don't do that.
I whoop your black friends' ass too, because you let them do this shit. Like, and you let them. None of my white friends do that
at all.
They don't
none.
drop no N-word bombs at me. They don't change their fucking accent.
Know better.
They are themselves. They are themselves.
My friends know better
and are aware of the racist problems that are deeply rooted in this country. Now, this student's name is Emma Longacre.
We gonna call her little monkey girl.
Little monkey girl.
Little monkey girl. Little Mojo Jojo.
So
monkey bread.
So this is what now apparently this is like my first. So for y'all who don't know, this is my second year at UWM, but this is my first time on campus because of COVID. Like, I have not been on campus.
Yeah, we've been online.
I haven't seen UWM's campus up until this.
I'm mad because I had to go in person for school.
So y'all did all that shit got canceled for us. Like there was no going to school and stuff like that.
Did UWM retaliate and respond to this monkey?
I'm going to read
little Mojo Jojo.
So I'm going to read what was sent to me from UWM Dean of Students. So this is what was sent to us. This was sent on September 17th. Apparently this video was put on blast on September 13th by another white student because she said the shit was very uncomfortable. So yes. She's the one who put it out there. Shout out to you, Fiona. I think that's your name. Fiona.
Yeah, shout out to the one that felt so uncomfortable.
Shout out to you.
She knew it was wrong.
So this is
I'm glad somebody stepped up.
Yes, I'm glad she did too. So this is from the Dean of Students. I would like to thank our campus community for your patience as we reviewed all relevant information regarding the concerning videos that came to our attention on Monday. The racist and bigoted statements in those videos are apprehensible, and we moved as swiftly as possible to investigate them. I am deeply saddened that the incident has hurt members of our community. Member of you have asked for an update, so I would like to share the outcome. So the outcome is UWM is gathered as much information as possible about the videos, which included interviewing witnesses and those with direct information. Based on the information provided, UWM has determined that the videos were created and statements were made before the student was registered for courses at UWM. We also determined that the student did not post the videos herself. They were initially shared on social media by a third party.
They white.
The UWM Student Code of Conduct only applies to misconduct that occurs when the student is registered for study at UWM. While we don't have the authority to discipline, although we don't have the authority to discipline conduct that occurred when an individual is not an enrolled student, the individual in question has decided to leave on-campus housing and to withdraw from in-person classes. I encourage students to reach out to me with questions or concerns. Adam Jusel, Steen of Students.
First of all, you white privileged bitches. Like, that don't sound like y'all did anything to resolve this issue. Y'all didn't show no discipline act. The bitch bowed down herself because she knew these black motherfuckers was going to whoop her ass.
Of course.
And first of all, it doesn't matter when it was made. It was still uploaded. It doesn't care about who posted it. It still was one of your students. Now, y'all should make the bitch go virtual. The bitch knew better. Because the fact is, because they would have whooped her ass, they would see her in person, though. Like, girl, you think that make you empowered? Like, you think calling us niggers, and niggettes gonna power you? It doesn't. It powers us, baby. That's why we always say it. But now I'm keep using this word bitch because why? It powers me because I feel like I don't got the time to call another black person a nigga. So I call everybody bitches. That's why I stopped doing that. I stopped saying nigga. I always say bitch now. Like bitch. Because why? Everybody ain't no boy. Everybody ain't no girl. Everybody ain't no man. Everybody ain't no motherfucking woman. So I say bitch because now they always switch up they gender. Like, oh, I'm not a man or I'm not a woman. So what are you? You a bitch. Because I could be on the safe side of myself. Like, for me, I know what I am and I know what I like and I know what I want. But baby, UWM, get y'all shit together. This is not acceptable. I don't care if the bitch made it last year and her best friend posted it. That is not acceptable.
Yeah, me
at all.
I mean, me would have personally been like, it should be in your best interest to just withdraw completely at this
Exactly.
point. That would have been me.
The whole thing. I would have dropped her. I would have dropped her immediately out of school. And I would have talked to everybody and had a motherfucking meeting. And that's why MATC have a man of color. So you feel like you left out at MATC, please go to our cultural office department. It's called Men of Color. They try to uplift all the black men out there. Also women too. So please don't feel left out. They uplift both sides, men and women. It's called Men of Color. They try to be cultural, diverse to us. They try to give us that feeling that we're not alone. We're doing this by ourselves. No, they right there with us, helping us get to the top that we want to get to.
Like, and I have to be, like, it's fucked up, but I do have to be, like, honest with y'all that they're technically not wrong for how
they did it.
They did it because they are right because she wasn't a student yet. And all school policies are different. Like down south, they would have expelled her.
Girl, they would have kicked her ass and hung her on
like
a
they would have expelled her right away. But it's different here. It doesn't affect them because they aren't LGBT or black, so they don't get it. And like that still don't excuse for what the fuck. If I still catch the bitch, I'ma still give her a fade. I'm gonna give her a fade on sight. Y'all ain't gotta worry about that.
She gonna sit there in front of everybody though. That's the problem,
right? And I'm gonna feel justified by that ass whooping. Like I'm gonna feel very justified.
You giving this bitch too much praise.
Yeah. So
so last but not least, I want to say this. Stop. Please just stop. You got white friends that don't do that. They know when it's wrong because they'll tell you to stop. And if you don't stop, you're gonna lose a friend. Or you might lose a support system. Like, you don't even know what you're going to lose.
Like, I'm
so
dead
stop.
ass serious.
Think before you do,
like,
okay? It comes with consequences.
Like, none of the white friends, I'm really thinking, none of the white friends I've ever been friends with, they never did no shit like that.
None.
They never changed that accent, didn't get mad.
They will call you faggot, like, you faggot, but I let them do it because why? Faggot doesn't hurt me. It empowers me.
Yeah, Corey and I've had to talk. Faggot is a sensitive word.
I feel like you call me a cigarette.
Some people it doesn't bother like Corey. Some people it does. Like, I'm always just respectful. Like, if you don't give a fuck, then cool. If you do, cool. I'm not going to make you feel uncomfortable. It doesn't phase me because
why? I heard all the shit in the book. Sugar in your tank. Faggot. Gay boy. I heard every last gay word you could think of, but baby, you can say all you want. It doesn't work on me.
You just gotta start shaking
I still feel good. I feel so sexy. Men and women want me. Problem? Like,
you just too sexy for your shirt. Too sexy for my too sexy for my No,
okay, let us dive into this. Where is Gabby? Okay, so first of all, I want to say this. With everybody who supported the Gabby Little Hole movement, kudos to you. But what about Jensley? What's his name? Jelani. Yeah, what about him? What about all the other missing black people out there? What about all the other missing Asians out there? Like, we don't have to always support the white people looking and finding their people. What about our people? Like,
this girl's mom just posted a whole list of there's like 10, 15
black people,
Native Americans,
Native black people
missing that been missing for over 2 months.
And Asians too.
There's Asian girl. She too went. The Asian girl. She too went on a cross country trip with her fiance, and they never found her. And like, I get it. Like, Joe crusty ass don't put out an anti-hate Asian bill, so it's like, fuck us.
What about our bill? What about our reparations?
We don't have a bill, but I'm still not like that. I don't want nobody should have to die like that. Nobody should be slaughtered and killed like that. One. I'm still a human first. Like, that shit don't bring me peace. Not unless we all band together and we like overtaking the government or some higher power. Then there's gonna be bloodshed that's for a greater cause. Yes. But not like I'm finna go on a trip with my man. And then my man possibly gonna kill me. And at this point in time, with Gabby's case, like, we don't know. Clearly, they keep saying, like, he's dead, but they keep seeing him on surveillance and cameras and stuff before. And then they found out after she went missing, he was using money from an account that was not his. That's why the warrant got put out. I believe his family knew about it, gave him time to figure out how to get the fuck away.
What they call that?
And they're in Florida, so now you're by the Gulf in the Pacific. So if you wanted to go by boat somewhere, you can.
What do you call that when you helping abiding somebody? Like
an accomplice.
Yeah, if you knew
aiding
your
and
fucking son
abiding,
did something like
aiding
that,
and abiding. Like, I really
That's
think that's what they did, because no way in hell, if my son come back home, you went a cross trip,
and she didn't come back with you,
if she's missing, what the fuck happened?
Call the police on you.
You don't have
I'm
to.
calling the police on my
Yeah,
own
you gotta.
kid.
Yeah, like, you gotta call. Yeah, I'm gonna have to call the police, or if you just dip off, I'm like, you gonna have to get the fuck out of here.
So
then
this
I
is
don't
what
want
they're
no
saying.
part.
They're saying this. Since Gabby's case, all the other missing cases had a breakthrough to the other ones.
Mm-hmm.
But somebody hit me in the head, was like, he was murdered. Like the one in Chicago was murdered by the police. They think, because why? They say the man was driving a fancy car, and you know white people don't like black people driving fancy ass cars at all.
Mm-hmm.
They don't like us doing shit. And they found his body in the river. But it was almost 2-3 months now.
Yeah.
The evidence is gone.
Yeah, he went missing on August, I think, something. Around the same time, Gabby went missing too. So in August, they both went missing.
If you're in a river or something like that, the evidence is like really like washing away.
It could be.
But I hope he swallows something in his throat, because while the autopsy gonna pop up and show that motherfucking organ.
Because it could show,
Please.
like, because even if your body was found floating in the river, you could still tell if you were shy, if you were
strangled. It's how they was posed.
Yeah, and all that stuff. But that was just too fishy. And you know, ain't no black man trying to be a doctor finna just disappear like that.
Just like that young boy that was wrapped up in a damn gym mat. Like,
oh, it's not Kendrick Johnson. That shit.
We still want justice. I don't care.
And more witnesses are starting to come forward with the case. The white boy football players who went to become football players, now they're saying that they did have something to do with it, and I already knew because one of the boys' dads works for the FBI, and so Brian, his name was Brian something, but Brian apparently got mad at Kendrick about a girl, like I knew it fucking was about a girl, and they beat him and retaliated on him, and then wrote his ass up and mad because the cameras weren't working. I think they probably got tipped that the cameras weren't working, and then they tried to say, oh, there was no foul play involved. They said his organs were missing, stuffed with newspaper, rolled up in a fucking mat, blunt trauma to the face. What?
Now y'all know, hell.
I'm glad more witnesses, now they're older now because it's been some years now. So now there's more people who are starting to talk about it. And the guy's name is Brian Bell. Never forget that name, y'all, because you're going to be hearing that name a lot.
Do I hear water?
Don't go chasing waterfalls. You stick to the rivers and the lakes that you used to. I know that you don't have it your way or nothing at all. But I think you're moving too fast.
Please slow your rolls. Do not go out for it. Listen, do your research. Look before you go. Think before you do. Like, it's a lot of things that I know our black people love to jump out there and get to it, like get that money. But please, we are worth over $1 million to motherfuckers out here in these streets. We are worth a lot to people out here. And understand, like this, they want us. They want our bodies. They want our organs. They want our brain. They want our mind.
All the missing black girls in Chicago that was found with their organs missing.
Oh, have you seen that post where they be doing like Walmart be selling shoes for like $5,000, like these little ass kids shoes for $5,000.
It was kind of like the same thing that Wayfair did. They were naming cabinets.
Wait, what's the Wayfair?
So Wayfair is like a big storage place. So it's like you could buy like house furniture, TV stands, dishes, all that stuff. But a lot of the stuff, it was just a conspiracy thing because I'm one of your favorite conspiracy people.
I'm saying alleged.
Allegedly, because it was, they were starting to name like cabinet. People were figuring out that cabinets were named after missing people, and then they believed that they would transport people and kids into these
cabinets,
these cabinets and other furniture things, and ship them across. Now they never talked about it, never confirmed everything. They just took the names down. So
now they just saying cabinets for 5,000. Oh my God, y'all. Y'all have to be careful out here. Sex trafficking is real.
And I did read that in what was it? It was
organ trafficking. I'm sorry. It's all the above. Organ trafficking.
Yeah. I'll never
sex
forget.
trafficking.
I'll
all
never
that shit
forget.
is real. Do not think that is not. It is. And we are the most top price probably the
There's
high
a
top
huge
price.
underground human trafficking ring that starts from up north in Wisconsin that goes into Chicago. It's huge.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking huge. And if they manage to get you underground in Chicago, you might never be seen again.
You might never be seen again. Oh my God. I just saw a post of a woman getting out of sex trafficking. Like, she was wrapped up in bandages, like plenty of it. Like, oh my God.
Yeah, so
This
y'all
shit is no joke, y'all. Stop playing with people and thinking that this shit is a joke.
And
it's
probably
not.
the worst thing I've ever seen years ago online, somebody took a screenshot of organ parts on a black market website. They screenshotted it like the heart was like 10 grand, the lungs were like $5,000 a piece, and like brain, they had every
You
price.
scared me.
I'm like, it was like an actual screenshot, and we just had to learn about this in my anthropology class last semester. I love me some anthropology, so I'm gonna look up everything. The whole section was about the black organ trade market. So overseas, even then, people are very poor. They give away, they'll willingly give away kidney or anything to get some money, but they're only getting paid like $500 to $1,000, while then the person who's doing the trafficking and the doctors, they walk home with like $100,000 still in. The person still will give up their organ, or when they get there, the person will say, I remember he said on the tape, like, I don't want to do it no more. They still kidnapped him, still took the organ out.
I want to say this.
Yeah, it's
all my
serious.
black people, y'all better not have that donor sticker on your motherfucking thing.
No, take that shit off
Take that shit immediately off.
Immediately.
Do not become a donor organ, because why? You're on top of that motherfucking list, and they gonna come and get you. Because why? You're voluntarily saying, you can have my organs. You can have my ass.
Why, when we were just talking about Wayfair, I get an email from them. It says medicine cabinet.
See, look, we spoke to the other devil. They watching us.
Limited time deals just for you. Medicine cabinets, easy install, pill and stick tile, your favorite shower bench.
That sounds like it's a whole lady gonna be bent over naked sitting down there.
It's a whole
like,
lot
you know,
of
one of them little
trafficking.
ornaments things, they be having human ornaments that be like chairs and like sitting there posing and stuff, how you sit there on them and stuff like that.
Oh, Jeffrey Dahmer would have had a
Oh
field
my
day
God.
with that shit.
But please, y'all, take off that donor sticker off your fucking ID, because why? You're going to be a next victim. I'm not jinxing. I'm not saying that, but please do it.
Them poor kids
We
here.
do not want to lose our organs. Our
The
organs are
kids
very
here
good.
and the people who actually really do need the organs here, they'll never get them. You have to go overseas to go get those.
Also, I mean, or somebody that passed away, they'll give their organs away. 'Cause
Right
why?
away to you.
They don't have a choice. They're dead.
Yeah.
So they can give them their organs and kidneys. So please take that shit off your fucking ID now.
No, y'all.
To all my other race, white folks, they mad because they want the shit. But my black, Asian, my Mexican, Latinos, and Hispanics, take that shit off y'all motherfucking IDs. I don't care what you're thinking. I don't care who needs the motherfucking heart kidney transplant. Take that shit off. Because why? You're going to be on top of their list, and they're going to come to get you. And then you're going to wonder why, oh, you been hit by a car. Oh, you got shot. Oh, somebody came and hit you in your head with a bat. Oh, because why they want your fucking organs? Stop. Think before you do.
I hate to say it, this is like a really dark joke, but I just saw a TikTok, and the first TikTok was JFK on the day that he died, and it was like, you want to see me do my dance. He was in the back of the limo like, in these $1,000 pants, Dr.
bam.
Slade and my man, Henry Lee Oswald, bam, whole lot of choppers.
Oh.
And then he was like,
I can imagine he was born.
I was like,
Wow.
oh Lord, it's too dark.
OMG.
I'm sorry. A guy literally just told me yesterday his favorite trait about me was my was my sense of humor. He said
Yes.
I'm sarcastic because I have like a dark sense of humor,
Oh,
which is so
fucking
true, y'all. I
shit.
really do. I'm sarcastic as fuck. Like, I'm not gonna lie, but I still am very woke and very aware
Yes, we are.
of what's going on. Like, and I'm a journalist, so I kind of have to know this shit.
Exactly. But yeah, like I said, please keep a lookout for all the missing people out there because why?
There's so many, y'all.
It's so many.
It's so many that
many.
y'all don't even know about. And it could have been like that one case where he murdered his whole family, left, and remarried, changed his name, and just started a whole new life like nothing happened. He killed his wife, his mom, his daughter, and both of his sons and just left.
I'm probably not getting married. I'm scared. I'm scared. Like, it's no joke. Like, people, and like I said, now it really comes down to mental illness. Like, people need to think before they fucking do. Like I keep saying, because why? You don't need to kill people just to feel better. Walk away. Take a deep breath. Go meditate. Go smoke. Go drink. But don't put your hands on people because why? It's going to lead you down a wrong path. That shit is not a joke. Stop fighting with your partner. Stop fighting with these people out here. Just say, you know what? Let me back away before I do something wrong. And let me go talk to my friend. Let me call you like I always do. Let me call Adrian. Let me talk to Adrian because why? I always hit in the mindset like, oh, I'm depressed, I'm mad, or I can't get over this shit. So I always write her on Snapchat, call her, whatever, FaceTime her, even best friend. He calls me and talks to me when he's feeling down and out, depressed and all that. We don't have to take it that far. We don't have to kill each other. That shit is dead. We need to live our life and be happy for each other. Even if you moved on from this person that you don't care about no more, just be happy that you left that situation. Be happy that you're still alive. Because why, baby, people are killing their spouses over nothing.
Like, and I'm gonna give a shout out to Kyrie Irving real quick because even though I don't appreciate the bullshit that he did in Cleveland with LeBron, I'm not gonna get over that shit because LeBron is my favorite player. That's my
Kobe.
nigga.
I'm sorry.
Like, that's my nigga. God
I
rest
love
Kobe
him.
too.
I
I love
Kobe.
I love me some Lakers.
Yes.
It's because of Kobe that happened. So God rest him too. But Kyrie was really one of the first ones to come up and really say like, I can't hoop right now. I need a mental health break. And I think he was sugaring it up a little bit because I remember he said I can't play because I'm still not feeling good. But it was his birthday the next day. I'm like, nigga, you not slick. I know what you doing. Like, nigga, you not slick. I know. You finna go get lit. But after I watched that Malice in the Palace documentary, and Ron Artest was trying to get out of his contract before all that happened because he wasn't fucking feeling it. He said he felt mentally off, and they were like, oh, you still got time on your contract. But I'm like, he just told you he's mentally depressed. And then he started to not come, and I remember on the doc, and I remember when that happened in real life too. That was right as I was starting to get into entertainment shit, and that's when he came to the VMA Awards to host. He not supposed to be at the fucking game, and you up there. And he depressed and still going through therapy, and then that's when the brawl happened. And so, because he said I just laid down and counted 10. I said, but why would you lay down on the score table in Detroit? In Detroit, fam. Them niggas don't play that shit. They as y'all can clearly see, they don't play that shit. But Kyrie brought an awareness, like, some people, it's not cool to mentally work every 5 days a week, 2 days off, and you're clinically not feeling it. Just even me, like 2 days ago, like the bullshit with school happened. I felt played out my schedule, and I got upset because I'm already working like 3 jobs, and I'm in school too. And I literally just told my boss, it's like, I just started crying. I just could not stop. I was like, I have to go home.
It will overwork your body.
I had to go home because it was just too much. I felt like the world just crashed on me real quick. And she was like, I understand. And I just went home.
And that does hurt people. Like,
and
people think, I can do this. I got 3 jobs. I can do this. It doesn't matter what you got. It's your mental state.
It's your mental
body.
health. It doesn't matter.
It's your body will get tired and you don't realize that because why you're still popping pills, working this, drinking this, smoking that. Like, you don't realize your body's finna get ready and quit on you because why you're not taking a break on yourself.
Yeah, and that's
that
why
shit is not cute.
And that's what got irritated because, like I told you, I felt like they're not all, but there's some people like who's supposed to be in my close circle that kind of started to like hate on me a little bit, and I think that's stupid because I'm not even thinking about competing with none of you hoes like in the first place. Like I don't give a fuck. You
It's not
can
a competition.
I can have $10,000. You can have 10 million. You can have this. You can have that. I don't have none of that. Okay,
like
cool.
me, I don't care how much money I got in my pocket. I know that I still got so much love. that
Exactly. Like
I know I'm winning. Bitch, I know
I'm
everybody
winning
wants to smile at
somehow.
me. I know everybody love me.
Like, I'm not getting paid a whole bunch of
I
money
don't want
to do
all
this
that money.
shit.
I don't need money like that. As long as I have everybody back behind me that loves me, I don't need that shit. That
Yeah,
shit
people
doesn't
be
make
thinking,
me-
people swear be thinking I be getting paid like a whole bunch of money. I'm like, I don't get paid a lot to do this shit. What are y'all talking about? Like, what are y'all talking about? Hold on, like I ain't never said I'm getting this, I'm getting that. Hell no. You know, when you start off as a writer or a producer, you get the chicken scrap.
Oh
you
my
get,
God.
You get the change. You don't
But
get paid like that kind of
like,
coin.
we gonna end this right here. Right there. Please take a break for yourselves.
Did she have Popeyes? That shit.
Ah!
Hold on, my bad, y'all. My bad, my bad.
She knocked me right off the stage. But please, yes, please take a break for yourselves. Y'all mental state does really need that. Please do not fight your spouse. Please talk to somebody that you can talk to. Please get support.
Please do not kill your spouse either.
Do not.
Please don't do
not
that.
kill your spouse. It is not that serious.
Please don't.
We want
Lord
you to
mercy.
be happy. We want you to live your life the best way you can. Please put down these guns. Please stop stealing people's cars. Please. Like, it is not that serious. Life gonna keep going on while you in jail or you dead.
Holla.
Please stop.
I mean, unless your mom is like forcing you to take drugs and shit,
Right,
and
or
put
that.
you in a
Ooh,
wheelchair.
not that little girl.
And then
That
she go,
one girl.
yeah, did she go on and tell her nigga to go
Kill her
ahead
mom.
and kill her mom because this bitch been making me cutting my hair off and
Ooh,
drugging
and
me.
I'm a cancer patient.
I'm a
and
cancer
this and that.
patient.
Yes.
I'm a schizophrenic.
It's not that serious,
I gotta
y'all.
get a feeding tube put in her.
It is not that serious because why? You got love out here. Everybody love y'all. Like, it's so much love I can give. You need some loving from me, just ask me. I'll talk
Yes,
to you.
I
You
am
need to
a
talk to me, I will talk
lover.
to y'all. It's not that serious, y'all. I need to talk to people sometimes. The shit is very serious.
I'm the most
So
introverted
please think
lover
before
that
you
you
do.
will find. Trust me.
Think before y'all do, y'all, okay? With that being said, I'm your boy, Corey.
And this is your girl, Dree. Your
Thank you
favorite.
guys for watching.
We your new
Listening.
favorite creatives, black creatives. Thank you, y'all.
See ya.
Bye.